What is up, guys? Welcome back to Superhumanity. As you know, Supergirl is out and in theaters. I have seen it, and I'm going to give you guys my review. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to start with my spoiler-free review. There were some great action scenes. The visuals were really cool. There were some parts where the VFX weren't as good, but that's all right. Action was dope. The acting was great. The music wasn't particularly memorable. Superman was in it. That was awesome. It's not really a spoiler. He's in the trailer. I would say, all in all, I give the movie like a solid 6 out of 10. I wasn't crazy about the story itself. Okay, I'm just gonna get into the spoilers because that. So if you don't want spoilers, then get out of here. Because here's what I really think about the movie. Let me tell the story. A long time ago, how many years ago was it? Like 2 years ago? Back in December of 2024, the trailer for Superman came out. And I was like, yo! So all that year, I was hyped for Superman. I was reading comics. I was getting ready. And then my whole family and I, we all went. We went to go watch Superman when it came out, and it was goated. I was not disappointed. Superman was great. To this day, it is still a fantastic movie. And then from that moment, I was already getting excited for Supergirl to come out this year. I read the book by Tom King and Vilkas Evely. Amazing book. And I was just like, I made a video about it. I was super excited. And I was like, let's go, Supergirl. It's going to be great. And I went in, and it was not as good as, maybe my expectations were too high, but I wasn't a huge fan of the way they took the story. And let me go into that. So in the book, that was rough. In the book, Supergirl and Ruthie, they travel the galaxy, they're searching for Krem to get the antidote to save Krypto. Specifically, they're not going to get revenge because Supergirl is teaching Ruthie the whole time, revenge, extra violence will not heal you. We need to the line in the movie she says is good. She says, your life will be your revenge. Live a good life, and that is the revenge against Krem and his violence. So eventually, they catch Krem, and Supergirl is at that point, she's seen so much evil, and she's just exhausted, and she's like, ugh, how can we ever overcome all this evil? We're so small, and it's so big. But what they decide to do is they send Krem to the Phantom Zone for 300 years. And then he comes back, and he's all repentant. And it took him 300 years, but he eventually did change. What I like about this ending is that the book kind of makes a claim throughout that revenge is not the move. It's not going to heal you. And the ending is an exclamation point to that. They specifically do not kill Krem, and it is a strong stance towards rehabilitation. But it's realistic in the fact that, realistic, he's there for 300 years. It is a claim for rehabilitation while also acknowledging that people aren't going to change overnight. Takes time. Sometimes, maybe even more than a lifetime, but Tom King, I believe, is making the claim that it's possible no matter what. Because even Krem changed. And then Ruthie, as an old lady, just bonks him over the head. That's all the revenge she needed at that point, because her life was good, it was full, it was her revenge. That's the ending of the book. It's awesome. I think it's a beautiful, consistent claim that healing is possible, rehabilitation is good, change is possible, we can leave the past behind. It's awesome. Now in the movie, they get to the point where Krem is down on the ground. Supergirl totally beat the crap out of him, and that scene was really cool. And Supergirl stops Ruthie from killing Krem, and I'm like, great, this is amazing. She's not going to kill Krem, but there's no Phantom Zone projector here, so what's going to happen? How are they going to, do the ending? And so she grabs the sword, stabs Krem in the stomach, and that's for my dog. And I was like, okay. She stabbed him. That was kind of weird, but he won't, it's a movie. He wouldn't necessarily die from that. And then she's just like, this is for Ruthie, and just stabs him in the throat. And I'm like, what? So, ostensibly, she kills Krem, which I think really is a weird choice. Obviously, the opposite of the ending of the book, essentially. But throughout the movie, Supergirl's teaching Ruthie the same lessons. Revenge won't heal you. Don't kill Krem. But then she just does it herself, which I think changes the theme from something like extra wounds don't, damaging people won't heal you. Hurting others won't heal you. I like that universal theme. But then the movie's theme ends up being something like, revenge is good as long as it's not My fill light just went out. Didn't die, did it? Oh, low battery. My wife got me this fill light. It's like super cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off then. And the end of the movie, she's teaching Ruthie, you know, like, don't kill people. Okay, so the theme goes from hurting others won't heal you to revenge is okay as long as it's not personal. Like, as long as somebody else inflicts the revenge. Which, I don't know, I just don't feel like it resonates with me as much. Maybe that's not what the movie's going for. I've only seen it one time. Maybe there's, like, extra messaging in there. But, I don't know, that's kind of the main problem I have with it. I just think that the book was very consistent with its thematic messaging. And the movie, I think, with the ending kind of subverted itself. It's almost a deconstruction of its own idea before its idea was fully developed. So I really don't think they went anywhere with the idea. Didn't seem particularly meaningful that he died in the way he did. Crime I'm talking about. So that's why the movie kind of disappointed me. I really, really wanted to like this movie. I mean, you should still go watch it for yourself, make your own opinions, and financially support the DCU, I believe. And James Gunn we trust, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know if I'll go see it again. I don't know. Superman, when that came out, I was watching that thing on repeat. I'm a little sad because I really, really wanted to like Supergirl. And I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. But maybe for someone who hasn't read the book, it would be better. That's an experience that I won't know if it's true. But the next time I watch it, I want to try to just open my mind as much as possible. And see if it's better that way. All that said, Jason Momoa as Lobo. I mean, come on. That was like 20,000 out of 10. Amazing. It was perfect. Every second of Jason Momoa's Lobo on screen, I was like, it's so good. It's big. And James Gunn we trust, bro. That's all I'm saying. And the interesting thing here, I'm going to end my rant pretty soon, but the director, Craig Gillespie, also directed Cruella. So I went in with really high expectations because Cruella is amazing. You know, they got that spunky, strong Cruella lead. I was like, bro, Supergirl could be just like that, you know, like have that same awesome energy. And I just didn't think it fell kind of flat. But that's my rant. I think you should still go watch it to figure out your own opinions. It's just a quick little video I wanted to put out. And thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and commenting. So cool. Y'all are the best. And yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.